This is Witch-Based News for Friday the 7th of February 2025. I'm Commander Burr. In Elite Dangerous news this week, we have news of 2 billion in-game credits up for grabs. There's still time to bag a pre-engineered module reward as the CG rolls into its second week, and an animated data visualization shows just what colonial expansion of the bubble could look like. If you enjoy our videos, consider subscribing to the channel and remember to ping the little bell to make sure you see all our content and community posts. And if you'd like to help support our channel, links to our Patreon and everything else are in the description below. The exploration based community goal leading up to the launch of the Trailblazers colonisation update that we reported on last week entered its second and final week on Thursday. In case you missed it last week, the CG is asking for exploration data to be handed in to the Brewer Corporation's megaship, the Trailblazer Echo, in the system HIP 90578. Whilst full planetary system and surface scans will pay much higher than a simple honk, any newly acquired exploration data is in fact valid, and for even just one contribution you'll receive a very tidy pre-engineered detailed surface scanner with expanded probe radius, as well as the usual CG cash injection at the end, and of course the regular payment from Universal Cartographics for your trouble. The 2-week CG has been tuned so that it essentially won't complete, meaning anyone and everyone has the opportunity at least to get in on the rewards. So far the Brewer Corporation community goal has seen nearly 4 million individual contributions from the galactic community, with some 11,362 independent pilots taking part. To get in on the credit rewards as well as that detailed surface scanner, you have until next Thursday to take part. How would you like to win $500 million in-game credits? Even better, how about 1 billion? Tell you what, let's make it a cool 2 billion. That could perhaps help bolster a fleet carrier purchase fund. In fact, any one of those amounts is available throughout February to 3 lucky winners, and all you need to do is participate and complete a time trial in the game. You don't need to win it, you don't even need to appear on the leaderboard. All you need to do is to complete it. The 3 prizes, $500 million, $1 billion and 2 billion credits, are being offered as prizes in a draw as part of a promotion being run by Commander Razafrag, the creator of the excellent second screen support application for Elite Dangerous, ED Copilot. Amongst the numerous functions that ED Copilot can perform for you, such as guiding you to specific surface coordinates with on-screen prompts, searching for places of interest, or keeping track of your favourite player miner faction, or perhaps showing you where to mine and sell raw commodities at the best price, there is also a time trial feature. The time trials will lead you around the waypoints of a predefined course at a base, star system or other point of interest, and then when you finish it'll enter your time into the community leaderboards so that you can, if you wish, compete with other commanders who are also using ED Copilot. Commander Razafrag is offering the prize funds to 3 randomly drawn commanders, and all you need to do to enter the draw is download and run ED Copilot, go to the time trials section of the application that you'll find in the places menu, and then complete just one of the 50 or so available time trials. As I mentioned, you don't even need to be competent or fast, you just need to complete a course and you'll be entered into the prize draw. Razafrag actually ran a similar promotion for the free to use app last year, and the winner of the billion credit prize fund still hasn't come forward to receive it. So if you are Commander Bobark, you have a billion credits still waiting to be collected. If perhaps you know Commander Bobark, then maybe you could let them know. The current prize draw is running right now, and you have until the end of February to enter the draw. And while we're discussing ED Copilot's excellent time trial feature, the application actually allows you to record and submit your very own time trials for other commanders to try. Race and trial aficionado and full-time SRV Space Witch Commander Alec Turner has created an excellent video tutorial on the subject, walking you through step by step how to create and submit a time trial for Razafrag to approve for potential inclusion in ED Copilot. You'll find links to Alec's video, ED Copilot itself and the ED Copilot Discord in the description below this video. With the Trailblazers update introducing player-driven colonisation to the galaxy of Elite Dangerous, many player factions and indeed individual commanders are already working on their plans to target individual systems in the bubble, whole clouds of empty systems, or even bridges to reach specific target systems outside the bubble. Whilst the initial launch of Trailblazers is still expected to just affect the bubble, that's an area of space roughly around 300 light years across, containing tens of thousands of individual star systems, a mere pinprick of space in fact taken in context of the game's some 400 billion stars. Whilst most of the specifics of precisely how the upcoming colonisation push will work are either largely unknown or yet to be worked out and finalised as part of the upcoming open beta test, there is still some theory crafting happening within the community to understand how humanity will spread after Trailblazers lands and, interestingly, what that spread might look like. Enter then Commander Disco, who has taken the known data about the systems surrounding the bubble and inserted the potential actions of just one faction into that space to produce a projection of colonial expansion outside the bubble. The faction Commander Disco chose for his particular projection was the galaxy's premier purveyors of scientific research and avian cheese, Canonn Interstellar Research. It's important at this point to accept the caveats that, because of the current unknowns around all things colonial expansion, a lot of assumptions have had to be made about how long expansion takes and the expansion range available, etc. And also the data assumes that everyone in the Canonn group is grabbing a system every single expansion cycle and that there are no other factions pushing for expansion around Canonn or into the same systems, which of course in the real game most definitely won't be the case. But with all that taken into account, you can get an idea from the animation on screen now that was created by Commander LCU No-Fall Like One from Commander Disco's data what the bubble might look like under expansion once there are multiple factions pushing in multiple directions. It's rather hypnotic to watch, and I can't imagine that we're not likely to see similar data visualizations created from actual data once the expansion effort starts for real. If nothing else, the animation graphically demonstrates the colossal, mind-boggling and frankly almost overwhelming volume of star systems that exist just surrounding the bubble itself. And again, this is just one 300 light year speck in a galaxy that is tens of thousands of light years across, populated with billions upon billions upon billions of star systems. The Trailblazer push toward colonisation starts on the 26th of February, and there would appear to be plenty of available real estate up for grabs. Have you secured your place in the exploration community goal? Will you be taking part in an ED Copilot time trial? And have you identified a system that you would like to be the colonial architect of? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for now. Thanks very much for watching. We'll be back later this week with more videos. Until then, 07 Commanders, follow the greens on the way out and do keep clear of the toast rack. We very much look forward to seeing you next time.